When we talk about taking trades in these financial markets or in forex trading, we can talk about instant executions, pending orders, lot sizing, stop loss, and take profit levels. But in today's lesson, we are just going to cover instant executions and the concept of lot sizing. Now, we have two types of entries, like I said, which are the instant execution and pending orders. Now, for an instant execution, you just set your lot size here. If I come here, right, and then I click, left click here, I can set my lot size. Let's say I want to go with 0.1. I'll just type it, and then I will simply click buy here. Now, what you will find out is my buy order was executed at this red line, which is the ask price line. If you are still following along, remember in day one, when we were introducing forex trading, we said that when you buy, you are buying at the ask price, which is this red line. This is ask price line. And if I am to sell, if I click sell, you will see that my sale is now executed at this line, which is the bid price line. So you sell at the bid price line and then you buy at the ask price line. This is the reason why whenever you buy, right, you immediately start with a loss. Why? Because it is due to the difference between the bid and the ask price line. Because when you buy and you now want to book a profit, it means that when you close that trade, you are now selling what you had previously bought. So if you buy and then close immediately, you will experience a loss. Why? Because you would have bought at a higher price, and then when you close, you are selling at a lower price, so you will make a loss. Now, this is for an instant execution, but I know that I have now introduced a new term, which is a lot size. I know we haven't talked about a lot size, so if I may, let me explain what a lot size is. Now, a lot size or a contract size in financial markets is the total unit of a financial instrument that can be deemed suitable to be bought or sold. I don't know if I have explained that clearly. If I may repeat, a lot size or a contract size, right, in these financial markets or in forex trading, right, is the quantity or the total number of units, right, of that financial instrument that you can either buy or sell. All right, I know I have tried to explain that. Now, we have got the two commonly used lot size, and the other one is it's not commonly used, so I will just explain more on the two commonly used, and then I'll just mention the other one. Now, the two commonly traded or the two commonly used types of lot sizes, we have got a standard lot, right? We've got a standard lot, and then we've got a micro lot. Now, a standard lot is equal to 100,000 units, right? This is is equal to 100,000 units, right? This is a standard lot. And now for a micro lot, this is equal to 1,000. Forgive my handwriting, right? But I know you get what I want to say. Is equal to 1,000 units. So for a standard lot, or maybe I should just use maybe I should just type it out. Right, so we said a standard lot is equal to 100,000 units, right? And then a micro lot is equal to 1,000 units. Now, the other one is called a what? The other one is called a mini lot, and a mini lot is equal to the 10,000 units, right? A mini lot is equal to 10,000 units, but I'm not going to explain much on a mini lot. If I explain a standard lot and a micro lot, then you know how a mini lot works, right? Now, if I may clear all these drawings and then bring back my highlighter so that you can follow along. Now, in other words, what we are saying is you need at least $100,000 if your account is in US dollars. You need at least $100,000 in order to open one standard lot. Remember, we said one standard lot is close to 100,000 units. So if you want to open one standard lot, right, then you need at least $100,000 in order for you to open that one standard lot. You need at least $100,000. But if you are using a micro lot, then you only need to use $1,000 if you're using a micro lot. Now, if I may show you what I mean, right, using an example. If I go to my account balance, I want to show you my account balance, right? Sorry, I want to show you my account balance. If I come here where it says trade, right, you see that my account balance is sitting at 11,791.84, right? Let me just close this so that I can explain. Now, you can see that we have got 11,782.25 USD. But if I try, this is less than 100,000 US dollars. But if I put one lot size, right, and I place buy, I will be able to buy it. Why am I being able to buy one standard lot when my account is less than 100,000 US dollars? Now, this is due to what we call leverage, right? If you are following along, then you know what I mean by leverage. Sorry, let me type that for you, right? This is due to what we call leverage. Now, remember, we say that when you use a leverage of 1:100, it means that you are multiplying your account balance by 100, and that is the money you can be able to trade. Now, for this account, if I'm still recalling, I think I used a leverage of 1:about 1,000. So in other words, I can trade money that is up to 11,782 times 1,000. Now, this is going to give me something like this is going to give me 11,782,000. So I can be able to trade a position that is equal to 11,782,000. So let me try to open 10 lots, and you see I'll be able to open 10 lots. Why? Because for me to open 10 standard lots, I only need $1 million in my account. If my mathematics is correct, I should be able to open 10 lots. Let me close that one out and then place 10 lots. If I click buy, you can see I'm also able to open 10 lots. Now, if I move on to 100 lots and I try to buy, right, you can see that it's now giving me that sound that I can be able to buy 100 lots. Why? Because for me to buy 100 lots, then it means that for this account, the leverage that I used, it's not 1:1,000, it's 1:100. Because if it was 1:1,000, then I was going to be able to open 100 lots. But if I am to go back and try and use something like 50 lots, right, and then I click buy, again I can be able to open it. Why? Because I will need at least 50 times 1,000, which is $50,000. Now in this case, since my lot size, I think it's 11768 times 1,000 times 100, which is going to give me a 1,176,800. So I can be able to use 50 lot, but I think you are getting the idea. If I was using a micro lot, right, then I was going to be able to use that to place 100 lot size here. If I was using a micro lot, why? Because when you are using a micro lot, it becomes cheaper for you, because a standard lot is no longer equal to 100,000, but it's now equal to a 1,000 units, right?